This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
I guess they're right. Senior citizens, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
Oh, no. This must be a Cracker Barrel intro.
It's true.
Yeah.
While I'm doing this, you might want to change the next song because of what you did earlier in the hour.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we all know, unless, of course, you've somehow magically avoided all of the Cracker Barrel drama, which if you have, tell me your secret. They changed the logo. They took out Uncle Herschel, and everybody lost their mind. Not everybody.
Most everybody.
A weird section of the population lost their mind. And even though, mind you, companies change their logo all of the time, and nobody seems to mind. But this one really, really struck a nerve with people. Although I am convinced if they did it and didn't announce it, it would have taken a long time for anybody to notice. I honestly believe that.
Slow rolled them one store at a time, I guess. Yeah,
totally.
Yeah.
Anyway. So they announced, they're like, oh, we're changing the logo and we're going to freshen up the decor. And people were like, ah! And so there was this huge blowback, blah, 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 blah. Well, so then they were like, okay, fine, we'll keep Uncle Herschel on the logo. And then now the update.
They should have just brought back smoking in the main dining room. That would have got me back in.
Oh, my God. Do you remember the smoking section? And then they would have... It was like a half wall. It was a half wall with what is that going to do to keep the smoke away from the non-smoking section?
It used to be like that on airplanes and Denny's.
Yeah.
You could smoke in the back, and then and in the same way over at and I always remember it, not so much at Ho Chi Minh, at Potawatomi. They had a smoking section over there, and as soon as you walked in the building, you were gagging on cigarette smoke.
I know.
Everywhere.
So anyway.
Best to do away with it.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's an
update.
So now they're not even going to redo the inside, the interior. They're like, fine, keep your musty, dusty tchotchkes. They released a statement, you've shared your voices, not just on our logo, but also on our restaurants. If your restaurant hasn't been remodeled, you don't need to worry, because it won't be. I guess they've only remodeled 4 out of the 660 locations.
Oh, okay, that's good.
The vintage Americana will always be here. The rocking chairs on the porch, our fireplaces and peg games, unique treasures in our gift shop, and antiques pulled straight from our warehouse in Tennessee, made in China. The initial plan was to freshen up the design and clean up the dining rooms, most of which hadn't been touched in decades, just like your vagina. The chain has been struggling since the pandemic, which is probably why you're so upset about the logo. If you were getting late on a regular, you wouldn't have time to care about these things. They thought maybe a cleaner, spruced up look would attract more customers, especially younger ones. But old schoolers felt like they were messing with tradition and harassed the company on social media until they caved. So crazy.
Well, if you didn't... If they were, if the whole reason they were changing everything is because they were losing business, which I assume it was, how's that gonna help reinvigorate your love for the Cracker Barrel?
I have no idea. They changed. They added some new menu things too. They added a New York strip, I know, and they added some sort of pecan French toast baked. And I was whatever. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in a long time, so I don't even know.
Cracker Barrel has seen its net profit fall by half every year for the last 4 years. That is a sinking ship, kids.
Right. So why would you cave to these people? Why wouldn't you take a chance and be like, we need to do something? But also, I don't.
What if you promised to play Matlock reruns on TVs while you were dining? Because isn't that most of their demo? I mean, I don't have any younger friends that go, hey, Cracker Barrel, let's rock.
Well, and it's just part of like...
I've never heard that.
Because the younger consumers are pretty aware of where they're spending their money, and they like to spend it at local places. They like to support non-chain places. Is that what the issue is? Is that why they're seeing it?
I don't know. I think you're just running out of old people. Maybe their tastes are changing. I think people are tightening up the purse strings a little bit. I think it's about 20 things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, it's a...
I don't think it's one thing. I think it's and something's run its course. Hooters. I just think something's kind of run its course.
I concur.
And I there's no way you can tell me Red Lobster is what it used to be in 1989.
Right.
That's not happening.
Right. And it's not just because
the Chili's
some dude ate 30 plates of shrimp scampi.
Actually, the new, what was that? What were they calling it? It's not endless shrimp. They're changing it to spend less shrimp.
There we go.
So they're doing a takeoff. It was actually pretty smart. Instead of endless, spendless, but like spend less.
Yeah, we get it.
But you still get a ton of shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought that was a nice.
And it's not even radioactive.
I thought it was nice wordplay on a problem that almost deep sixed the whole Red Lobster.
Well, yeah. I was like, look around. Why would you give these people endless shrimp?
I mean, if you can poke at yourself a little bit and be humble about it and go, yeah, we're idiots.
Yeah, well, and I mean, like
we
you
killed
said,
all the shrimp in the Atlantic Ocean, so you guys could get fat.
I know, dude.
Well, if you could be honest and poke at yourself, I thought that was smart.
I think so too, and like you said, I think some things just run their course, like you said, and maybe it's just time.
Things run its course, except morning radio shows. They go on and on and on and on.
So long.
So I don't know what do we do now? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Right. I would imagine the decline of Cracker Barrel will continue.
Now, and I'll give you a younger generation's viewpoint on this. And I might be wrong. I'm just talking out my ass over here. But the reason I don't go to Cracker Barrel, in all honesty, now that I start thinking about all this stuff, just feelings, is because mostly I don't like being around old people. And I will stand by that. I don't want to F with old people.
No.
You know?
I don't know what to say right now.
I don't either. But it's just a feeling I have. I think I don't actively try to avoid old people, but I know old people are at Cracker Barrel. And old people annoy me. I'm not going to lie. Walk slow and looking at you funny, and then, where am I?
Oh, no. Daddy, you need to watch it, man.
Why? Well, who do I have to watch it from?
You can't mock them because...
I'm not mocking them. I would rather avoid an old people situation. And I know where the old people hang out, at JCPenney's and Cracker Barrel. What'd I say?
You can't mock old people because then you're going to end up like them and people will be mocking you. That's why you have to be nice to old people.
But here's the difference.
Because one day you are them.
But here's the difference. I'll fight people.
You're not going to be able to, and people are going to be laughing at you.
You don't know that.
Because it's going to be me now, and now I have permission.
I might be the coolest old guy in the history of Cracker Barrel. You don't know that. I'm going to get my Cracker Barrel card. Isn't that funny? Life is like that. You get a Hooters card, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're over there at the Cracker Barrel, just hoping that you can digest some gravy. I don't know.
We went to the DeForest family restaurant yesterday, and you could tell there's lots of things have a senior discount on them. You could tell that like old people go in there quite frequently. I got a Euro because it was
love Euros.
It was amazing.
Don't apologize ever for that.
And I won't. And Amber was like, "I'm getting the roasted turkey lunch and it was like you knew what you were getting. It was stuffing and roasted turkey and gravy and whatever. It was an old people lunch.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know what's happening here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to add pepper and seasonings because it's meant for old people. But it was fantastic. But you could tell it was like they get a lot of old people.
That's
in
what
there.
they force feed you when you're in the hospital on your last leg. They shove that down your throat.
Get it in there.
Trying to make you feel like you got a chance at life, which you don't.
Yeah, I
think
know.
that's the last thing you taste in life, like 9 times out of 10.
Right, roasted turkey dinner.
Roasted turkey dinner.
Yeah, I don't know, and but there was some old people in there. That was the last time I've been around old people.
Yeah.
Cracker. I can't tell you the last time I was in. I don't know, 8 years or so.
But I mean, it's self. What am I trying to say? The people that get upset at what's happening at Cracker Barrel are the people I like to avoid in life. No apologies. See the circle of life? The people that are upset about a logo,
Right.
old people.
Yeah.
It tells me exactly who is at Cracker Barrel, which is where I can actively avoid. It's fantastic for me. I know exactly where not to go for old people.
I know.
The hospital and Cracker Barrel.
The nursing home.
The nursing home and the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. Okay, well.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't know either. Dusty, musty tchotchkes. Get after it.
I have nothing against the Cracker Barrel. There's probably a reason that their business is going down. So it's like just a cascade of problems.
Right, and is it because their demo is dying?
Well, they haven't changed their menu. I mean, they've just rode it out to its bitter death, and I don't think it's going away. But I don't know. It's not like they took one thing away. It's just 1,000 cuts.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, 100%.
And generally that's how it goes at these places. Either the food quality goes down, the portions go down, and the prices go up.
Right.
That's the general model of failure.
Right. 100%.
And I know that's.
So we'll see. I mean, I feel like, 3-4 years from now, we're going to be like, all right, sayonara, Cracker Barrel. You know what I'm saying?
But people that here's the thing: people that get out and eat, like you and I, we don't eat at home. We love eating out. We love eating out. We love good food.
Yeah, we probably go out once a week.
And I had a steak at the roadside last night. I had the T-bone or the ribeye. It was fantastic. You don't have to pay $75 for a ribeye. There's one at the roadside for $35.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's one of the best ribeyes I've ever had.
Right.
You know. And what was I saying?
You said people like you and I that like to eat out.
Yeah, well, but we eat out enough to know where good food is.
Right.
And I think people get locked into that Cracker Barrel one menu for the rest of your life thing.
Right.
You know, and I don't know if people burn out on it. But it seems like they're not seeking out other maybe food options. And they're just losing their audience. I don't know. There's something going on, or they wouldn't be changing their logo. So there's I'm sure they're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's why you bring a consultant in. You're going to change the logo.
Yeah, wow.
We're going to put LL Cool J on the sign. Love LL Cool J. I always think I'm tired of LL Cool J, and then I see him, and I'm like, God, crap, he's cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure LL's going to be the key to success, but.
Yo.
Yeah, honestly, I think the big thing with restaurants is it doesn't seem that long ago that a nice sit-down dinner was $30, $35.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's $75.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah, that's a huge problem. Right.
Yeah, it seems like, before COVID, a family of 4, mine with a couple small kids, we'd go out and spend $50, and now it's $125.
We sat down at, and I'm not, I'm not ripping on places. I like the Denny's for what it is. We were there a couple of weeks ago. I had an omelet that was $17, and I looked at Christy and I'm like, this is not a $17 omelet.
Right, and
You know,
where
you know what
get
I'm
to
saying?
this point where you're
Dude,
like, if I'm spending $17, I'm going to go to this place instead.
I had
You
an
know?
omelet, a pancake. I don't know, Chrissy had something, Benny's or something. Dude, we're like $60 at Denny's.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
it's kind of getting to be like a special occasion now.
Right.
People out.
Yeah.
I think it's just killing everybody.
And if
Yeah.
you're spending $60, go to the roadside and have brunch there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, and you get a hell of a brunch.
Yeah. And I can't bitch because, like I said, we eat out a lot, so we're used to it. We treat ourselves. We don't have kids, so that's a thing for us.
But I'm with you, caller. If we're going out somewhere, it's like we know you're dropping good money. You make sure you're going to a good place.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not-
yeah, and Johnny's a little different. You know, all the big dollars he's pulling in. You know, he can eat out every night. But
Massive.
us normal folk, you know.
Massive
All right, see you guys.
cash.
See ya.
Massive stacks of cash. That's why I'm in that quick trip getting my beef stroganoff on.
Oh my god!
I walk out and said, "Oh, wait, a beef stroganoff."
And then they're like, "Do you want me to chew it first and spit it into your mouth?"
Hi, how's it going?
Good morning, JJO family.
Buddy.
You know what? They have gotten so much publicity from this.
I
It's
know.
crazy. And do they do commercials?
Maybe they'll.
I don't know.
I don't think they
No,
have commercials.
they don't. Look, dude, a couple of weeks ago when all this crap was going on, she read a couple of new menu items. I'm like, if they would have made a commercial and told me that, I might have went in
Right.
instead of changing the logo.
Yeah, I think this was just a big stunt. I really do.
You might be right. I
you
have
say?
not heard people talking about Cracker Barrel this much ever in my life combined.
What were you talking about? Like a egg thing? What was that?
Yeah, some sort
bake
of egg bake.
or something?
It's not Eggs Benedict.
No. It was something else. But I heard that, and I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. That would be something they could tell me, and I would be interested in eating. But I didn't
They
even
don't have bad food either.
I didn't even know that until the guy in the wheelchair came up.
Egg hash brown casserole.
Dude!
But the old people know where the crack in the barrel is, don't they?
Right.
Leave your mom out of this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. See.
All right. Keep it up.
Dude.
Got French fried taters in there.
Oh, French fried taters.
All right. Scissoring through the news and cutting out the crap. I'm beyond.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, my God, please.
Good.
Okay, but then you drive by a Texas Roadhouse, and their parking lot is always packed.
But you know
Oh, my
what?
God,
but
yeah.
here's the difference with that, I think. And I think when you go to Texas Roadhouse, it's funny. My in-laws were there last night. We were talking. You can get a great T-bone there there's supper club prices, and then you've got to have the price and the quality to make Texas Roadhouse works, and I think that's why it works. I think their steaks are fantastic for the price, and I think that's what a steak lover tells themselves. I don't think you get that passionate about gravy and biscuits, but I think steak lovers know what they get for their money, and Texas Roadhouse delivers. My God,
They deliver every time.
I sound like a commercial.
No, they do. And
Oh, no, I 100% I agree, but I'm just like, their parking lot is always full, and you got families with 6, 7
Yeah,
kids in there.
that's a big
Right,
bill.
right.
That's
Your
a big.
bill.
That's a big bill. I couldn't agree. But
Yeah,
take that same family to Ishnala and tell me what that bill is.
Well, yeah, no, it'll be the same. It'll be more, but
It'd
I'm
be
just
triple.
Saying, like, you just at least.
Yeah. But I think so. I go to what's the ribeye at Roadhouse? Like $30 with the side, couple of sides.
roadside.
Huh? No, Texas Roadhouse.
Oh.
Yeah, the ribeye at Roadside was $35, and it was fantastic. And I think that's right in the ballpark at Texas Roadhouse. I don't know what just came up.
Yeah, dude. You need. Does the baby need to be burped?
That might have been the ribeye.
I was going to say, bring it up again, and we'll vote on it.
I love that line. All right, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
So I feel like steak is a different animal, and steak lovers, and I think they're consistent enough, and the price is right. Because you're talking about half the price you're going to pay at a Del Bar or a Fields, and I love those places. Those are special occasion places for us, and we go there a lot. Is there better ambiance than Del Bar? There is not. But there's also a way to save half the money.
It's $30.
$30. There you go. It's a great meal for $30.
Yeah.
Dynamite meal for $30. Maybe the best on the planet, within reach of the whole country. I'm not talking about one-off. I'm talking about, good quality steaks around the country. I go to the Roadhouse in Rapid City. Bam, you get that same good ribeye. You feel me?
I've already checked out of this conversation. It's been going on for so long, dude.
I knew that was coming. It's a matter of time.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
All right. Do you get a lot of squirrel action over by you?
Yeah, there's some squirrels running around. Not like behind the radio station. Only it's like a squirrel.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's like a sanctuary.
Squirrel zoo back here.
Yeah, 100%. It's also what do they call those things? Woodchucks.
Oh,
There's lots of woodchucks around here too.
Big roly-poly woodchucks.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
All right. There's someone out there painting the squirrels.
Squirrel.
Not here, but in Connecticut. It's only a matter of time. Animal Control Connecticut investigating how 2 squirrels ended up painted blue and red. I'm assuming America.
They painted themselves. They were going to hoof it out to the military parade, but then they got lazy.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Squirrel.
All right. They shared some photos. It does look like they were deliberately painted. Not like, sometimes like they, like run through something that was like,
Yep.
freshly painted.
Well, somebody
They
did a
look
good
like
job.
They're like head to toe.
I mean, they are complete. They didn't miss a spot.
Yeah.
Like they got the undercarriage and everything.
Yeah. The squirrels appear to be okay, but they're asking for help in identifying the person or people responsible for doing it and why.
Aliens.
And I mean, you think about it, like they don't blend with their environment, right? They're clearly going to be more visible to predators.
Yeah.
Predator.
Probably true. What's a predator in Connecticut? Coyote. Hawk, coyote, yeah.
Eagle, interestingly.
Cats.
Sure, you got a cat with some balls that wants to go after a squirrel.
Blue balls.
Them cats be thinking they're all tough, and they'll caterwaul at the squirrels through the window. But then when they really get outside and they're like, "Oh, son of a bitch, this thing's bigger than I thought." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Last year, a 62-year-old man in New York was arrested for trapping and spray painting squirrels a bright apple red color.
Interesting.
Do you remember that?
No. So he was just trying to. It's fall. I think I'll just add to the festivities.
We do, and he didn't say why he did it.
Yeah. Is that against the law?
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Can't paint a squirrel?
He was charged with 3 counts of poisoning or attempting to poison animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not their natural thing.
Pink squirrel's actually a drink at the supper club, so let's not go there.
Isn't that an ice cream drink?
I think it is.
I ain't never had one.
Forget what's in a pink squirrel. Some kind of liqueur of some kind.
What's in a pink?
Pink squirrel would be in there. Amaretto or something.
Creme de noix.
Oh yeah, they're the cream.
Almond flavor liqueur.
Yeah, there you go.
Made from stone fruit pits. White cream de cocoa.
Oh.
And then heavy cream or vanilla ice cream. Yeah,
700 calories.
Freaking kidding. No wonder why it's good. That's why it's also a dessert. Okay.
Painting a squirrel. What do you? Those things are. They got to be little psychos if you're holding them.
They're squirrely bastards.
So how do you? I don't even understand any of this. See, is it a 2-man operation? How does that work? You got a little straitjacket for it?
I would think you trap the squirrel and then probably trank it.
And then trank it or just start spraying all over and then it gets in his eyes? I mean, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah, I mean, get a different hobby.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
I hope it wasn't some stupid gender reveal.
Oh, yeah. Could be. But why not use the dogs?
Why not use Tannerite like everybody else?
Well, use the kids. Have a pink kid and a blue kid run around. Why do that to the squirrels?
Hell if I know, dude.
I don't like any of this story now that I think. The red one could be blood. Maybe the squirrel is eating the faces of its painters or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Talk it out, buddy.
I don't like any of this.
There are fox squirrels in Adams County with a head the size of my fist. It's terrifying.
I believe it. I saw, where was I golfing at? I saw a black squirrel. Those are so cool.
Yeah.
I rarely see one a year. And right there was Duder just staring at me. I'm like, it's you or me, pal.
The squirrel one?
I ran.
Oh,
I ran
yeah. Yep. You blinked first.
There's no red squirrels in the world. I mean, I might believe a red squirrel because there are red squirrels.
Yeah.
There's grays and reds, but not red.
It is red.
Not like fire engine red.
Give me PC2. It is National TV Dinner Day.
Where's dear old dad enjoying his TV dinner? Hungry man Salisbury steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, and even peel back apple pie. Oven ready in heat and serve trays. Under $1. Preservatives, sodium, fat, calories. Oh, looks like Dad forgot to check his blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Time to call the ambulance. National TV Dinner Day.
Yeah, dude. We weren't big on TV dinners at all. How about you?
They still make them?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to eat them. Kids, we had the TV trays of our grandma and grandpa's, and we would... we either had to eat them or starve to death. So that was basically that was that.
The concept of the TV dinner was created in order to make the experience of gathering around the TV together as a family even better. Originally known as the TV brand Frozen Dinner, TV dinners became popular in the 1950s. A lot of the prepared dinners, all of like the instant mashed potatoes, all of that crap,
bricks of frozen,
started in the 50s. And coincidentally, that's also when the sugars started going up and all of that stuff. And that's also when the obesity rate started going up. Is any of this a coincidence? I don't think so.
I remember 2 TV dinner names, and that's it. Stouffer's. Was that when I was eating TV dinners? That's just the name I associate with the TV. And Lean Cuisine.
Okay.
There was the Lean Cuisine TV dinner phase. I remember that. And we had was it a Jimmy Dean thing? I don't, like a breakfast bowl or something. We kind of had some of those there at one time. And those were good. I don't know if you consider that a TV dinner, but they were good.
All right, here we go. Ugh. Sit down, kids. Let's learn something.
Ew.
50 years before the boom of TV dinners, meat was already a common frozen commodity. But it didn't have a wide appeal because the freezing methods made the food lose flavor and taste. The evolution of frozen foods was aided largely by Clarence Birdseye. I watched a whole thing on this guy. Yeah.
I forgot about Birdseye.
I discovered a quick and effective way of freezing fish as early as 1925.
Just add salt.
With this knowledge, he expanded the process into vegetables. Birdseye vegetables, you son of a bitch. This method of frozen foods was used in procuring food for the military during World War II. In 1949, Albert and Meyer Bernstein ushered the idea of TV dinners into the larger market. They founded Frozen Dinners, Inc. and began selling their products into the Pittsburgh area. However, TV dinners became popular after C.A. Swanson & Sons rebranded the idea of frozen dinners.
Yes, Swanson.
This time, there was a general acceptance of the idea, and TV dinners became an instant hit. Oh. The original idea is credited to Jerry Thomas, a Swanson salesman. After low Thanksgiving sales, there was an abundance of turkey left. In an attempt to salvage the leftovers, Jerry Thompson claims to have come up with the idea of TV dinners. Today, TV dinners cover a limitless range of food, including fruits and vegetables. And National TV Dinner Day is the holiday that is set aside to appreciate and enjoy the simplicity of eating while enjoying a good time in front of your television set and consuming massive amounts of sodium.
Banquet. I forgot about Banquet.
Banquet, yeah.
Maybe that's the first one I had. Who knows? I think Stouffer maybe came a little bit later.
Yeah. In the third year of marketing the TV dinner, C.A. Swanson and Son sold 25 million units.
Wow.
Yeah. TV dinner is generally not very expensive, so that was part of the appeal as well. Hungry Man dinner is popular because they were, bigger.
Yeah.
So there you have it, National TV Dinner Day.
Hey,
I did a lot of the lean cuisine meals and all that crap in college because they were fast and easy. Well, and I had I had like 30 minutes in between jobs and school. So it was like you pop into the apartment, throw on some deodorant, wash your face, eat a TV dinner, and get going.
Yeah.
That was all you had time for. So it was either that or microwave popcorn or SpaghettiOs. You had no time to make anything.
When was Hungry Man around? Was that in the banquet days? Or was that later? I feel like that was 80s. I can't.
1973.
Trying to compartmentalize my TV dinner timeline.
They were introduced by Swanson in 1973 to provide extra large portions of frozen meals for those with bigger appetites, including hungry men.
And then, how are they doing now? Is it rebranded and okay? I never see a TV dinner commercial. I mean, the new TV dinner is like the noodle platters, entrees at Quick Trip.
They're not branded as TV dinners. We just call them frozen meals.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
So I guess, they're rebranding.
Yeah. Just
Nobody lost their mind about that.
It was just for the no hassle thought. Throw it in the oven and down the road.
Get this. Brands like Swanson and Hungry Man still produce convenient single-serving frozen meals, and the market for frozen meals in general has seen a resurgence, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. Modern frozen meals offer more variety and higher quality, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, COVID made them popular again.
I remember
But it is a lot better. Like the frozen vegetable meals that you can get, it's like the skillets and stuff.
Yeah. Skillets. I remember the vaguely shaped meat was, even as a kid, I knew it sucked, I think.
Right.
But you just ate it.
Yeah, we never had them growing up because my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she made the meals on the farm.
Yeah, I remember the vegetables being mushy. Oh, God, I'm tripping back. And then the dessert was, what was the dessert? Like baked peaches or something?
Like apple
crisp or something.
Yeah.
How am I alive?
I have no idea. No idea.
Like 110% of your daily sodium allowance in one TV dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that can't be good for you. That's probably what's going to do me in. Some TV dinner globs stuck in my colon somewhere.
Look what I found. It's a chunk of Salisbury steak.
TV dinner, final destination. TV dinner, Salisbury steak.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Okay. Serial Guinness World Record breaker David Rush, who holds the most records, more than 181, said he was somewhere in the North Atlantic Ocean aboard the Disney Wonder cruise ship when he broke the record for the most table tennis balls bounced against a wall with the mouth in 30 seconds for the third time. PC2. Let's see what we got going on.
3, 2, 1, go.
And that's all you get. You can just hear
what was he doing now?
He had it in his mouth. He had to catch the ball in his mouth and then spit it out against the wall and bounce it back and forth.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty impressive.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
The record I didn't know we needed, but
Rush originally set the record at 43 bounces, but he bested his own title in 2024 with 47 bounces.
Ping pong ball. Or what was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Managed to break the record for a third time with 51 bounces.
Man, oh, man. That's some coordination.
To the casual eye, it might look goofy, but trust me, this record is deceptively difficult. The spit has to be perfectly aimed.
Yes.
Too much pressure and the ball rockets back higher than expected.
Yes,
Too little and it drops low and slows you down. Every bounce is a split-second calculation. Pressure, angle, timing. Thank you, David. Dude, that guy is a maniac. It's incredible.
Yeah, yeah, his good creativity on that thing. I don't know. He could be the Forrest Gump of ping pong ball sponsors.
Hell yeah.
Me and my Flexolite ping pong paddle have traveled the world and won championships all over the world. Anyways.
Saudi Arabian motorcyclist performed a nearly 1,000-foot wheelie while holding a handlebar in his mouth to break a Guinness World Record.
Who are these people?
Ahmad Othman clamped his jaws around a handlebar of his motorcycle to keep his vehicle steady during his wheelie on July 15th. He managed to ride in this position for 984 feet and 3 inches, officially breaking the Guinness World Record.
That's good.
It's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah. So you're leaning and on a wheelie. Oh, I'd have to see that to even figure that out.
He held his arms out at his sides to balance himself while attempting the wheelie, which lasted just under a minute.
Did he do anything different? Did he alter the handlebars, or did they stay the same?
I have video here.
Let me see. I'm a motorcycle expert. Let me see. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. What a freak. No. The handlebars are the same. His arms are out like a bird, and he's leaning forward and juicing the throttle.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, and then he's got his back leg on the back of the bike fender, and that's incredible.
That takes, precision balance.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's a long time to do that.
That's not a record. That's a stunt, man.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's impressive. My teeth hurt watching that.
I know.
So you got to throttle Yeah, okay. So you just hand throttle and then wrap your jaw around it and go.
My teeth hurt, dude. Dude.
Do you have a mouth guard in? I was okay.
Dr. Shanna, my dentist, would kill me.
Wow. That's
She'd
incredible.
Be like, what were you thinking, dude? I'd be like, I wanted a record.
I don't know. Yeah, and then you just got to start adding things to that.
Right.
You know, like with a cat riding on his head or something. You know, you got to start adding things. I don't know how you beat that.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm good.
Police in Germany were called to an apartment building and a report of someone repeatedly ringing doorbells late at night. They discovered the ding-dong ditch culprit was a slug.
Really?
Yeah. Residents of the building called police when their doorbells were repeatedly triggered late at night, suspecting local youths were behind the prank. Residents said they were especially uneasy because whoever was ringing the doorbells was not triggering the motion sensor cameras outside the front door. Police arrived and the prankster was in fact a slug just crawling across the panel.
A mollusk, you said?
Triggering several doorbells in the process.
That's hilarious. Dude. That's good. Good for you.
Wouldn't you just go out there and look?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like after a while, wouldn't you be like, who the hell's doing this?
Yeah.
Instead of just calling the police. But I guess it's different over there.
Somebody didn't go out and unload their 11-shot mag and then ricocheted off and killed some kid across the street.
Well, it's Germany.
Germany, yeah.
If it were America, yes, that's
that might have
exactly
happened.
What would have happened.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Thought it was cute, though. Little slugs.
Yeah, that's funny.
Man, they're cute.
Yeah, I try to help them out when I can. Yeah.
What is their purpose, though? They play a role in the ecosystems by decomposing organic matter, helping to recycle nutrients into the soil and serving as a food source for other animals like birds and reptiles. In gardens, though, they can be pests, eating living plants, flowers, fruits, and vegetables, and leaving behind, of course, their slimy trail. They're cute. I like them. Well, snail trail never hurt anybody.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.